All of a sudden, Americans are rethinking day-to-day life at home. If you're a parent like me, you don't want to squander this opportunity. For the Colson Center, I'm John Stonestreet. This is Breakpoint. In just a few weeks' time, we have found ourselves in a whole new world. Many of us working from home, churches closed like everyone else. All of my scheduled speaking events canceled. College students back at home. Schools closed. Or as Oprah might say, you get to homeschool and you get to homeschool and you get to homeschool. Now, it's not clear how long these arrangements will last, but it does make Paul's admonition in Ephesians 5 all the more relevant. Make the most of time, he said, because the days are evil. As a parent, that's what I want to do. Sure, I've got plenty of things to do working from home, but I also have all of this unexpected family time. How can we redeem it? According to one report, streaming video game platforms are setting new records for users and sessions. It makes sense, but we'll find it far easier to squander all of this time than to actually redeem it. With all the news about the coronavirus, of course, it's essential that we talk together with our kids about what it means to have faith and to deal with fears, and to pray together as families about both of those things. And there's also a great opportunity in these days to talk through the critical big issues of our culture. With that opportunity in mind, the Colson Center is offering a free 5-day online live short course for students and their parents. It's called a Crash Course in Worldview and Culture and features Worldview and Apologetics guru Sean McDowell, youth and family expert Brett Kunkel, and me. The course is based on the books that Brett and I have written, A Practical Guide to Culture and A Student's Guide to Culture. The course will be held Monday to Friday next week at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. Each session, each day, will be an hour and 15 minutes. It'll be hosted live and we'll have interaction and question and answer time. I'll kick off the first session Monday talking about Fish Don't Know They're Wet, why and how culture matters. We'll talk about what culture is and how Christians should think about culture. How do we shape it and how it shapes us? Then on Tuesday, Brett Kunkel, founder and president of Maven, will lead a session called The Moment in the Story, Why and How Worldview Matters. This session will help students think through not only their own worldview, but other worldviews. Worldview analysis is a critical tool for today's world. Sean McDowell will then teach on Wednesday about worldview essentials, how to ground our faith in the Bible. This is an especially valuable session for students who face challenges to the authority of Scripture literally all the time, especially at school and college. On Thursday, Brett will teach about being alone together in the information age. In other words, he'll talk about all the issues surrounding technology and social media. Brett really understands how our smartphones and devices can shape our hearts and minds, and he'll help us deal with them as parents and as families, especially during all of this extra time that we're enjoying together. I'll wrap things up on Friday with a frank but age-appropriate talk, Bad Ideas Have Victims, What the Sexual Revolution Has Done to Us. Now, this short course next week is absolutely free. You can register at breakpoint.org. Everyone who signs up will receive not only the videos, but also the PowerPoints of each session afterwards. So don't worry if you can't make a live session or if you want to review the content again later. This is a resource that can be used by families, youth groups, small groups, Christian school classes that have gone online, college students at home, even grandparents who want to learn a bit more about the world that their grandkids face. Again, come to breakpoint.org, click on this commentary. You can register for next week's short course, a crash course on worldview and culture. It's a great way that we can redeem the time together. For Breakpoint, I'm John Stonestreet.